The Young and the Restless, spoilers for Wednesday, July 30th, reveal Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, shows Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, who's the boss in Genoa City. Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, call a truce. Meanwhile, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, shares bad news with Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford. On Wednesday, Victor teaches Kane a hard lesson. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say the mustache, makes it clear he's not one to mess with, reminding Kane he's always 10 steps ahead of his enemies. You know who you're dealing with, you young punk? Victor warns Kane. You watch your ass. Then, Victor tells Kane nobody wants him in Genoa City. However, Kane seems confident that it is not the case at all. The Newman asks about the real estate he's been buying around town, but Ashby is evasive. Victor reiterates that GC is his town, and nobody can mess with it. Victor declares Kane is not his rival, he's his enemy. He warns that if he ever comes to GC, he had better stay away from his family. Meanwhile, Victoria and Adam call a truce. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say the two set aside their long-standing rivalry and focus on protecting the family. Although Victoria is still uncomfortable working with Adam, he reassures her that his loyalty lies with the family. He offers to fight to protect it together. Victoria is relieved to talk about something other than Cole. She knows they need to prepare to take on Kane once he arrives in town. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say Adam and Victoria decide to channel what they're feeling into fighting Kane. Together, they're confident that Kane's homecoming will be one he won't forget. Later, Claire's glad to see her mom getting along with Adam. Victoria admits he's being sweet, and she's surprised to see this side of her brother. At the park, Amy tells Nate she's looking forward to Damien's return to GC. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say she's excited to spend more time with her son. Nate says he has something difficult to tell her. Amy assures him she's got her fight back and can handle anything, but nothing could have prepared her for the heartbreaking news she's about to hear. Nate explains that things got messy in France and Damien was killed. Amy is devastated to hear about what her son has gone through. She then blames herself, pointing out that if it wasn't for her, Damien never would have met Lily. Amy adds that her son was supposed to have more time, and she wasn't. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say Nate tells Amy they can mourn his brother together. She goes into denial and keeps on repeating that her son is not dead. Young and the Restless, spoilers for Wednesday, July 2nd, reveal that Chelsea Lawson runs into Kane Ashby at Crimson Lights. She's surprised to see him there after years of being away. Kane explains he's back in town for a quick, last-minute trip, but Chelsea suspects there's more to the story. She asks if he's there to see Lily Winters, but he won't respond. When Kane mentions Lily is in France meeting Aristotle Dumas, Chelsea gets suspicious. She wonders how he knows this information, especially since there's no cell service there. How well do you know the guy? Chelsea questions Kane. Should we be worried? Kane assures her there's nothing to worry about, adding that all their questions about Dumas will be answered soon. Meanwhile, at Newman Media, Victoria Newman walks into Adam Newman's office. He asks his sister if Cole Howard's condition is improving. Victoria says there's been little to no change and that the antibiotics aren't working. She also reveals that Cole has been moved to Memorial Hospital in town. Last week, Cole was diagnosed with Legionnaire's disease, a serious type of pneumonia. Their conversation shifts to Victor Newman, who is still stuck in France. Adam tells Victoria he can't reach their father over the phone, and it's unnerving. Then, Adam fills Victoria in on Dumas' company buying real estate all over town. He assures his sister he'll keep an eye on the matter and urges her to focus on Cole. Victoria thanks him for looking after things, adding that Victor would be very pleased with him. Adam's surprised to get such a compliment from Victoria herself. Longtime The Young and the Restless fans know Victoria and Adam have been rivals for years, so seeing them finally get along, especially during such a challenging time, is a refreshing shift in the storyline. But how long will the peace last? Finally, Victoria and Claire are at Crimson Lights wondering if there's more the doctors can do. The Young and the Restless, spoilers say Victoria gets a call from the hospital asking them to come right away. At the hospital, Victoria and Claire sit worriedly by Cole's bedside. When he opens his eyes, he says he's glad they made it back in time. Claire and Victoria start crying. Watch The Young and the Restless, weekdays on CBS. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, July 31st, 2025, reveal rising tension across Genoa City as multiple families regroup after the recent deaths. Jack and Diane are alarmed by Kyle's erratic behavior in the aftermath of Cole's death, as his anger toward Audra intensifies. Features: The Young and the Restless spoilers. Jack and Diane panic over Kyle's spiral as Victor calls the family home. As Victor wraps things up in France, Kyle's unstable behavior worries his parents, while Nick and Sharon confront their relationship in Thursday's The Young and the Restless. Posted by Arshi Shubham. Thursday, July 31st, 2025 at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The Young and the Restless airs on CBS. Image via YouTube/@Y&AMP. Our Insider. The Young and the Restless airs on CBS. Image via YouTube/@YNR Insider. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, July 31st, 2025, reveal rising tension across Genoa City as multiple families regroup after the recent deaths. Jack and Diane are alarmed by Kyle's erratic behavior in the aftermath of Cole's death, as his anger toward Audra intensifies. While Kyle insists he is in control, his parents remain skeptical, fearing another one of his impulsive missteps. Meanwhile, Nick and Sharon face the awkward consequences of their kiss during his recovery, questioning whether their connection has shifted from friendship to something more. Elsewhere, Victor is ready to wrap up his mission in France and demands his family return home to prepare for the next phase in the battle against Cain. The Young and the Restless spoilers for July 31st, 2025. Jack and Diane fear Kyle's next mistake. Jack and Diane Abbott struggle to refocus on their son after being shaken by the recent deaths of Damien and Chance. Now that the initial shock has worn off, they begin to worry that Kyle is on the verge of another impulsive mistake. Despite Kyle's insistence that he has things under control, including his issues with Audra, Claire, and Victor, his parents are unconvinced. They have seen him spiral before and are concerned by the signs of emotional instability. Kyle's tendency to lash out or hide the truth until it is too late makes them fear they will once again be left cleaning up the damage that Kyle's trip to Nice left him out of reach, while Claire mourned Cole's death alone. Now back in Genoa City, Kyle is full of guilt and rage. He is furious with Audra, blaming her for separating him from Claire during a critical time. However, Kyle has not fully considered how revealing Victor's manipulation and his own actions might affect Claire while she is grieving. As he debates whether to come clean, it is apparent Kyle may choose to withhold.